Salisbury Center, it is time to start the main card of the evening. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Isaiah Deonarain.
Isaiah Deonarain, he's 5'6". This is the 118, Josh. And a lot of people, and Isaiah's fighting out of College Park MMA, which always has great fighters. But we start talking about guys that weigh 118 pounds, but in 5'6", and they're like, whatever, dude, you don't have anything. These guys are so fast and so quick. If you blink your eyes, you are going to get whooped, like 2 or 3 times right in the face.
Don't count these smaller guys out. They have some of the best technique, and yes, they are quick as heck. They move very well. Gravity doesn't affect them the same way, so they have some of the best technique, and their punches definitely, they still hurt.
And I actually, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, I can't wait for the heavyweights. The heavyweights sometimes just a little bit boring compared to some of these quicker fighters. You're fighting at 118. I want to be 118.
Yeah.
I want to be 118, and I want to be that fast.
That's the other thing. These guys don't run out of steam. Not at all.
Like, when you see the guys, especially out of College Park MMA, which I think always travels well also, right? You start talking about College Park MMA, and they come around the Beltway, and they do a great job here. They really always supply us with great fighters. And some of the big-name gyms you always know are going to give us good fighters.
Absolutely.
But super quick at 118. And Isaiah coming in from College Park, you would expect to see some great fight.
100%.
Chris, take it away.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Bassil Kiwan.
Bassil Kiwan's 27 years old. He's 5'6", also fighting out of Disciple MMA. Josh, and I'm guessing you can catch me up on old Bassil here.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. These smaller guys pack a punch. Bassil hits hard, and he doesn't run out of steam at all. He's going to push forward, and he's aggressive.
You start talking about, for you, when you came out and you were fighting, the music for you, right? Because we hear all types of different music, Josh. What did you come out to?
Oh, I made the mistake of going Eminem for my first one.
Shut up. That's everybody uses Eminem.
It's kind of I wouldn't say a no-no, but it's kind of a cursed thing. You don't want to do it. I quickly changed it up, and after that, almost every time I fought, it was the same song, a very relaxed song, something that actually put me in a very neutral state. It didn't pump me up like most songs do.
Like kind of like this, because Bassil's right now, this sounds like something you would listen to maybe on Sunday evening sitting on the deck.
Absolutely.
Sitting on the porch, maybe got a little fire going.
And that's Bassil. As aggressive as he is, he's quiet, he's low-key, and you wouldn't think that he has this in them, but he's gonna come in here and put on fireworks.
So you have these guys coming up from Disciple MMA. When these guys like this come in here and fight now, I'm not sure, has Bassil fought here before? This is his first time, correct?
This is his first time here.
First time. So when they come out to you guys at Disciple, does somebody say, hey, you are ready to fight at Catezilla, or does somebody give permission for that to happen? Like, as you that's been here plenty of times, you go, you know what, you're ready, I'm going to send your name in.
Absolutely. He's been training for a long time, and he's dedicated. So how we do it at our gym is we watch our people diligently. We know when you're ready, right? Anyone can ask the first day, I want to fight, right? We're gonna see how ready you are a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. Did you keep up that training schedule? Are you committed? This guy's committed. He's been around for a while, and it's great to see him finally in here.
That's a really good point, because we see a lot of guys come in and really don't take it seriously. It looks like they train in their garage, like on Sunday.
Absolutely. Anybody can throw a punch, right?
Right.
Come in there and throw down, but we want to see good fights. We want to see fights with good technique, and that's what we have.
Yeah, and a lot of times we call that, hey, look, I feel like I just fell out of the bar at 2 a.m. in the morning.
100%.
You know? But when you see people with good technique and understand what's going on, and getting that experience from your, even at College Park or from Disciple, because both probably don't just send anybody here to Catezilla.
Definitely.
They know you're going to be on television. They know that you're going to be in front of 1,000 people. So you can't send somebody that just got through cleaning the garage with a heavy bag.
We want to make sure you represent the gym well.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
And not get hurt.
And not get hurt yourself. Absolutely. We look out for our fighters.
All right, it looks like Bassil's all ready to go. Let's throw it down to Chris, get the official introductions. Chris, take it away.
Salisbury Center, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 135-pound division. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'6" and weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting out of, 120 pounds, fighting out of College Park MMA, it's Isaiah Deonarain. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'6" and weighing in at 122 pounds, fighting out of Disciple MMA, it's Bassil Kiwan. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 118-pound division. Sponsored by Modelo, brewed for those who fight better, and ABC Supply, America's largest wholesale distributor of windows, siding, gutters, and more. Your referee is Angel Ortiz.
Angel Ortiz will be the referee for this event as Chris makes his way out of the ring. Chris had a little tongue-tied tonight. I think Chris had a stroke early in the evening. Angel's very good about this, right? Now, we don't see this a lot with different referees. He brings them very close to each other so they don't get a running start.
Absolutely.
Good right hands. Now, a little bit different with the rules here. It's the Muay Thai rules, so no headgear here. Still got the shin guards, but no headgear as we make our way into the card.
And they can ask for that. They can go, they can go day of the fight. They can say, hey, do you want headgear? No, yes. Elbow pads, yes, no. Whatever they agree on. So it's great to see these guys coming out.
So is that something that's done the day of or early into the, hey, I know I'm going to fight you?
We want to try to make it, planned, but sometimes it's day of. The one Thai fight I had, it was supposed to be no gear at all, and the guy thought he was going to have a fight a month later. He asked for it the day of. Right. So we had to change it up a little bit.
Does that bother you?
These things, absolutely. I wanted to go, yeah.
Yeah, to me, you know what? The headgear, I get it. But if you're an experienced fighter, I just feel like the headgear kind of moves around. You see it a lot of times where it's not very secure. Oh, good rights and lefts from Bassil, from Isaiah.
Yes, Bassil having a hard time setting up his shots.
Oh,
planting himself.
Oh, another good right hand from Isaiah.
Isaiah's coming out swinging, getting comfortable in there right now, and Bassil's feeling it a little bit. But he's still got pepper on his shots. It may seem like he's out, and he throws that right hand, and he may be done.
He's really opened up, too, here, Josh. It's super wide,
yes.
And nothing is protecting the face.
He's as tough as ever, though. He's not going to back down.
Ooh, right down Main Street, just like you were just saying, Kevin. Those hands were wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bassil's got to pick his hands up, tighten his defense up, and start moving forward.
A little redness on the left side of Bassil's face here.
I'd like to see definitely some more action out of Bassil.
Yeah, not very active in this fight.
He's looking for the big shot.
And Isaiah's active, but he's accurate.
Yes.
Throwing a lot of volume, but landing a lot also.
Yeah, I would say, a lot of times, and Charles talks about that a lot, where you impress the judges by staying active. Yep. A lot of energy inside the ring, where it's action. You may not land a whole lot, but you were the most active. So if nothing happens, the judges look at activity.
100%, yeah, and they see what's landing, they see what's moving, and they can go off of that. If Bassil keeps going in this direction, then yeah, he's going to have a tough night.
And we talk about that all the time, like you were saying, Kevin. Judges score the fights differently, Josh. Like one guy is scoring it on power shots alone, one guy's scoring it on volume, one guy's scoring it on control. So you never know what the judges are going to say. That's why they always say don't leave it in the hands of the judges.
100%. And a lot of people aren't aware of the Muay Thai rules. They don't understand, that sometimes, or not sometimes, the kicks land more points than the punches themselves.
Right.
Somebody could be backing up with punches and the
Land
guy's
one
landing
kick
more
and
leg kicks, and that's automatically more points.
And I should have mentioned, if you guys didn't mention already, from now on, for the rest of the night, we are full rules Muay Thai.
Oh,
beautiful.
good.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Good.
Love that.
A lot of times they change fight to fight, and that's good to know that we're going to go full rules. As Angel Ortiz breaks them off, here we go. Isaiah's super active already, right on top of the TCB logo.
And Angel is the guy to be in there. He is the man. He and Mike Dolman are about as good as it gets.
Yeah. Love Mike Dolman. He's repped a lot of my fights.
Isaiah fighting out of College Park. He has the red shin guards on. Black gloves, red tape. Bassil fighting out of Disciple. He'll have on those blue shin guards. He's got black gloves, blue tape. Getting a little pushed around here this evening right off the bat.
So Isaiah slowed down just a little bit. He's being a little more methodical with his shots, and he eats one right there, smiles it off. But
yeah, it was a good combination and a good comeback.
Yeah, Bassil's looking for that big shot. He's planting himself down. But, Isaiah's doing a lot more work right now. I'd love to see Bassil pick it up a little bit, and try to set up that big shot instead of just standing there waiting for an opening.
I think Bassil's bought himself a couple of lucky shots here because Isaiah has connected, like that one.
Yep.
Really, he's followed through. There was a couple that he hadn't followed through that he connected and didn't keep going.
And like I said, Bassil's tough as they come. So now he's going to open up. Sees that Isaiah's slowing down a little bit.
The problem is that I'm seeing out of Bassil right now is he doesn't have a whole lot of zip behind his punches. That jab is more like a feeler.
Absolutely.
He's not putting anything on that jab, and so now Isaiah's in a position where he's not worried about it. He knows what's coming. He's not even trying to get out of the way of it because there's nothing behind it.
And as the fight goes on, he's going to only realize that he only has to worry about one side.
Yep.
And that's just
10 seconds left to go here in round number 2. Bassil getting a little active with
inside
10 seconds
hook.
left. But Isaiah, man, has really picked up the. I'll tell you what, Bassil came through finally with some combinations there.
He's picking it up a little
counter,
bit.
You know, the counteract what's happening with him, and Isaiah just putting it on him. So tell me a little bit about your seconds here in Disciple. I mean, what would you be saying to Bassil right now?
Oh, we got to pick up the pace here, right? We got to start getting active and move forward because we're getting pushed back, and that is not our style. We got to push forward and start picking up the volume of our strikes.
The tough thing in a TCB fight is once you get down by 2 rounds in a 3-round fight, you know, in an MMA fight where you're using 4-ounce gloves, it's easier to look for land a big shot and hope for a knockout. When you're using these big gloves, it's hard to do that, right, Josh?
100%. Bassil's got pepper in his shots, but with these bigger gloves, it's harder to put someone down. You're going to have to set up a big shot and then keep moving forward with them. One doesn't always do it.
All right, here we go. Third and final round. Angel Ortiz, the referee. He gets him going here, right on top of the TC logo. No touching gloves. We're going to go right to work. Isaiah still comes out a little more active than Bassil.
And he is just standing flat-footed as Bassil right now. He's just absorbing punishment.
Josh, when you guys go back, do you guys watch these tapes?
Yes. We try to watch tape of ourselves and our opponents, but we try to record everything for our teammates and go back and see where we can be better always. 1% better every day is our motto.
And then Bassil finally starts to circle out a little bit.
Yeah, he's starting to move those feet a little bit. Like to see him set up those leg kicks a little more. Again, he's looking for a big shot. And in the third round, I don't want to. I would not want to.
He's also
Wait
telegraphing
for that lottery
shot.
ticket like that.
He's holding that right hand up there, just waiting.
Telegraphing it a little bit.
But to his credit, Isaiah's dropping that left hand.
Left hand from Bassil.
Isaiah's got that left hand almost down in his pocket right now.
If he could time it right,
there it
he
is.
can land a big one. He just needs the right moment.
And he just missed a good hook.
And Isaiah's definitely slowing down now a little bit. Yep. All he needs to do is start moving forward.
Look how low the hands are from Isaiah. I mean, Bassil really needs to do something exciting right here to win this thing.
I haven't seen Bassil throw a kick in a long time.
Yes.
He's relying on that right hand.
There we go.
Hey, yep. Just as I say that.
Isaiah still pretty active, though. Super tired right now.
Yeah, but he's not landing with any power right now, Kevin.
Yeah.
He's just going through the motions right now. He's gassed. But Bassil not able to take advantage of that.
Bassil's taking some shots here.
He is as tough as they come.
All right.
All right, there we go. Into round number 3. I think, Josh, you go back, you talk to Bassil about, I don't know if this is a different style for people. We see a lot of fighters stand flat-footed. We see a lot of guys bounce around the old Muhammad Ali look, and the Sugar Ray Leonard look. And then you see the Rocky stance, from Rocky Balboa, who just stands there and just wants to throw punches. And sometimes I'm like, the flat-footed thing works if you can connect.
Right.
But then you get this guy bouncing around who's putting it on you, and about round number 2, you're like, hey, I need to change something.
Yes, there's merit to all these different styles. And right here we saw this style matchup where we got the guy that moves a lot and the guy that's planted, and he's looking for that big shot. And, we'll see which one comes out on top tonight. Everybody goes over. Great sportsmanship here at Cagezilla, at TCB's.
You know, even Katezilla's, it's so funny that you watch two guys just go to battle and beat each other up, and then it's like, hey, I love you. You know?
I'm friends with most of the guys I fought. There's probably 2 guys that didn't want to be friends afterwards, but otherwise we're all supportive.
Yeah.
We're all doing the same thing, getting there, and so it's a great sport. A lot of respect and love at the end of the
There's
day.
a couple of guys that you talk about. There's a couple of guys that are in it for the show, and they go back there and they create some issues in the back in the staging area in the warm-up room, and you're like, I want a camera on that because that's exciting and people want to see that. But for the most part, like you said, you know, everybody's friends and everybody knows each other. Is it something like when you go, hey, I'm really not fighting that guy? Like, hey, I'm friends with that guy. I don't want to fight.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple guys I would say, you know what? Yeah, well, I'll fight someone else. I like that guy too. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. All right, let's throw it out to Chris. Looks like he has the results. Chris?
Salisbury Center, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the bout 30-27 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, it's Isaiah Deonarain.
Deonarain comes away with a big win tonight for College Park MMA. First time here in the ring. I'm sure he'll figure some things out and start moving forward. But Bassil is going to go back, going to talk to Josh.
100%.
Now that Josh is behind the scenes and sees, and he's going to be like, all right, hey, you're going to have to start listening to me.
Yeah,
right? This was definitely a late
Like and subscribe to TCB.